Hello everyone, good morning. Good morning everyone. Myself Priya RK and I am a top educator in the category of EAMCET. I have been teaching on an academy platform from past 4 months, and I also take classes for different category of students in offline mode, that is for NEET, JEE and also for CET. There are 3 different plans in an academy plus subscription plan, and there is the first plan which is about 12,375 rupees, and there is also a 6-month plan which is about 10,125 rupees, and also you have 1-month plan which is a trial price, and that is only for the new subscribers, that is for 2,250 rupees. So you can go for any of these subscription plans and use the code PRKLIVE in order to get 10% off on any of these given subscription plans, right? So under this subscription plan, you will be having unlimited access to the content on Unacademy platform. There will be premium content which will be available at very affordable price. Quiz will be organized at regular intervals to enhance your knowledge and to check your knowledge and to analyze yourself. And there will be a separate batch for the complete preparation of the subject, and test series will be present, that is DPPs, daily practice papers. All of you can join for this plus subscription and use this code PRK live, which is my code, to get 10% off on any of these subscription plans. Very good morning everyone. Good morning Pranjal, good morning Prathamesh, Shweta, Bhagyashree, Pradeep, good morning everyone. Yes, so let us go. As we discussed that we'll be solving certain problems. So as I said you people that please sit with a pen, paper and a calculator, and whenever required a log table, so that you understand the question and you do it yourself also, right? Because when listening you will not understand it much, but when you do it yourself you'll understand it better. So please go through it and yeah, let us begin with the questions. Good morning, Shishel. Good morning, Sachita. Good morning, Pradeep. Just give me a minute. So that's the first question. Yeah, let us begin with the questions. Yeah. So what is the question? The question is, determine the values of equilibrium constant Kc and delta G naught for the following reaction. So you have been given a reaction, and what you need to do is you need to calculate Kc and delta G naught values here. Okay. So as I have told you before also, please always, whenever you are attending a class, you make sure that you see all the formulas and then sit for the class, because if you do not know the formula, how to use it, what are its different applications, then definitely it will not be possible for you to understand whatever we are teaching it here, right? So we have already discussed this particular chapter, so there shouldn't be any problem. Very good morning, Mahalakshmi. Yeah, let us begin. So first let's see what's given in the question and what are the different going on, right? Just So here we have to determine the Kc and delta G naught value. The equation that is given is nickel plus 2Ag plus gives nickel 2 plus and 2Ag. So here if you just see solution for this question, first you should know what are the different formulas that you have to use in order to calculate these answers, right? So let me see what are the formulas and write it up, and then we will see what has to be found out and what we need to abstract from the question itself. So the formula is, they are asking us to calculate delta G naught. Delta G naught is equals to nothing but minus NF E naught cell, right? This is one question. And then Kc value. Kc is equals to, log Kc is equals to delta G naught divided by 2.303 RT. I have shifted this. Delta G naught is equals to 2.303 RT log Kc. This is the formula. Very good morning, Sanjana. Thank you for joining. Okay, so let us see how to calculate delta G naught. So given in the question, this equation, you can see here how many number of changes in electrons are happening. Ni is getting converted into Ni 2 plus. That means 2 electron changes. Therefore, N value is 2. Then Faraday's constant, you know, it is a term that you need to remember, 96487 coulomb per mole. Then E naught value is given in the question, 1.05 volt. It is nothing but 1.05 volt, right? So let us see this. E naught value is equals to 1.05 volt. So direct application in the formula, delta G naught is equals to minus NF E naught cell, and this is a minus 2 into 96487 coulomb per mole into 1.05 volt. So answer would be, if you multiply this, your final answer for delta G is minus 20, let me just take it, 2 into 96487 into 1.05. Answer is 202 622.7 joules per mole. But if you want to convert it into kilojoules, you divide it by 1000, 202.622 kilojoules per mole. So the first part of the question we have completed. Let us now go to calculation of Kc. Okay, equilibrium constant Kc. So first let us see log Kc. Delta G naught we just now have found out, right? So here you should make sure that this R value, it is in joules per mole, so you should use this value of joules, correct? You should use the value of joules and not the value of kilojoules. Okay, so this is minus 202622.7, right? 0.7 divided by 2.303 into R, 8.314 into temperature. If temperature is not given, you have to use the room temperature, right? You have to use the room temperature. And for room temperature, can anyone suggest what will be the value? If you take the room temperature, anyone? One of you can answer this question in the comment section. Yeah, I'm waiting for your replies. There will be little time gap, so I'll wait. Yeah, all of you. So room temperature that we are going to use here, it should be in Kelvin, right? So how much it will be? It is 293.15, right? 293.15 to 298.15. Let us assume it to be 293.15. So instead of doing this all calculation, what I have told you, use this formula. That is, when you solve this everything by substituting this everything, you can remember that particular value, and we have done that, right? We have done that particular value, and we have also related the equation for log Kc and the delta G, right? We have done this. So your equation for this would be like E naught is equals to 2.303 RT upon RT, and that will be equal to delta G, right? So you can just substitute this value entirely as 0.052 also, right? So that equation also can be made use, or you can use this equation. But what I feel, the other equation is much easier for you to use, right? The other equation is much easier to use. So you can make use of that particular formula. That is, if you want to calculate E naught, so that will be E naught cell. You can use this formula also. Same answer you'll be getting is equals to 0.059. Here more calculations will be used upon n log Kc. Right? This is also one more formula that you can use. E naught is given in the question 1.05. N value is 2, so into 2 divided by 0.059, right, is equals to log Kc. Simple calculation is there. That's why I prefer to use this particular formula. So if you use this formula, 1.05 into 2 divided by 0.059, answer is 35.59, I guess, right? 35.59. Welcome Ritik, welcome Prajwal. Right, very good. Most of you have given right answer for the temperature. Welcome Aparna. Yeah. So your answer after multiplying and dividing is 35.59. 35.59. But this is log Kc value. We need to find the value of Kc. So what we have got so far is log Kc, that is 35.59, right? Right. So if you want to find Kc, so as I have told, the decimal, before decimal, whatever is present, that you have to take it, right, and find this particular answer. Your answer would be, I think, 10 raised to 35 and 0.59 in anti-log table. Can anyone tell me? 0.59 in anti-log table, how much it would be? Anyone? You should try to learn this, right? Anti-log. Anti-log already I have told you. Yes, you can look into the anti-log and tell me anti-log 0.59. In 1 you have to see. In 0, sorry. Yes, anyone? Okay. So let me only see the anti-log. So whatever is there before power, you have to take it into the, before decimal, you have to take it into the power. And after that, whatever is there in the after decimal, that is 0.59. There's nothing is there means 0 is there, right? Go to 0.59 and see 0. It would be 3802, right? 3802. After first you should put a decimal. So that's your answer for this particular question, and it doesn't have any unit because it's a constant. Let us move on to the next question. Calculate the degree of dissociation. Calculate the degree of dissociation, and that is alpha of acetic acid if its molar conductivity lambda m is 39.05. So molar conductivity, that is lambda m, is equals to 39.05 Siemens centimeter square per mole. And given lambda naught of H plus and lambda naught of acetate ion is given in the question, they are asking you to calculate the alpha value. So first thing you should know what is the formula of alpha. What is formula of alpha, anyone? Alpha, that is dissociation constant, something related to lambda and lambda naught m. So the formula is alpha is equal to anyone in the comment section? Simple, lambda m upon lambda naught m, right? Lambda m upon lambda naught m. Lambda m is given in the question, lambda naught m is not given, but that we have to calculate. Lambda naught m for HCl is lambda naught of H plus lambda naught of acetate ion, and these values are given. Just add them, you will get the lambda naught m value. So that will be 349.6 Siemens centimeter square per mole plus 40.9 Siemens centimeter square per mole. So if you just add them, your answer will be 349.6 plus 40.9, and that will be 390.5 Siemens centimeter square per mole. So let us go to alpha value. Lambda m is given 39.05 in the question. Lambda naught value 390.5 Siemens centimeter square per mole. This is also Siemens centimeter square per mole. So those two gets cancelled. If you divide 39.05 divided by 390.5, the answer is going to be 0.1. Okay, that's the answer for this particular question. Let's move to the next one. The electric resistance of a column of 0.05 molar, okay, that is the concentration of NaOH that is present. of diameter 1 centimeter and length 50 centimeter is 5.5 into 10 raised to 3 ohm. Calculate its resistivity, conductivity and molar conductivity. Very simple question and very interesting also, because we have to use a little mathematical approach also to solve this particular question. So let me take this question right here. So what is given in the question? Given in the question is concentration, right? And concentration is equals to 0.05 m of NaOH. Diameter is given 1 centimeter. Length is given 50 centimeter. Right? What we have to calculate? We have to calculate resistivity, we have to calculate conductivity, and we have to calculate molar conductivity. Correct? Fine. So let us see what is the relationship. You know, to calculate resistance, R is equals to, okay, and resistance is also given. I just forgot. Resistance is equals to 5.55 into 10 raised to 5, so 10 raised to 3 ohm. 10 raised to 3 ohm. Resistance is equals to resistivity L upon A, right? Resistivity into L upon A. Now, resistivity we have to calculate. R value is given in the question, length is given in the question, A, area. How to calculate area now? Can anyone tell which formula we have to use to calculate area? We have done one such question. Area of a column, how to calculate? So it's very simple. Area is equals to pi r square, right? Area will be equal to pi r square. So r is not given. Diameter is by 2 is equals to r. So diameter given in the question is 1 centimeter divided by 2, it will be equal to 0.5 centimeter. Therefore your area will be 3.14 into 0.5 square, right? 0.5 square is 0.25, and then if you multiply it, your answer would be, I think, 0.785 centimeter square, right? Because this is centimeter inside, centimeter square. Now this will be equal to resistivity we have to calculate. So resistivity I'll keep on this side. A I will move into the numerator, L I will move into the denominator. So lambda R into A upon L. So R value given in the question 5.55 into 10 raised to 3 into 0.785, the area which we calculated, divided by length 50 centimeter. And if you do this, your answer would be 87 point something. Let me just check it. We'll go step by step, so that if you have any confusion, you can just directly ask it. So answer would be 5.55 into 0.785. How much you are going to get? Here you are going to get 4.356 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 50. Divided by 50, answer would be 0.08713 into 10 raised to 3. 10 raised to 3 means into 1000. So answer, yes, I was right. It was 87.135. And unit for resistivity is ohm centimeter. Next part of this question, calculation of conductivity K kappa. So you know the relation between kappa and resistivity, they are inversely proportional. So if I want to calculate kappa, I will write it as K is equals to 1 upon the resistivity. Resistivity value just now we have got it as 87.135, right, ohm centimeter. So 1 divided by 87.135, answer would be 0.01148 Siemens per centimeter. Ohm inverse it will come. Ohm inverse is nothing but Siemens, right? Next one is conductivity, molar conductivity. lambda m, if it is in terms of centimeters, what is the formula for lambda m? K into 1000 upon C, concentration, right? So K conductivity we have found 0.01148 into 1000 divided by concentration is given in the question, that is 0.05 mole per liter. So if you just divide this, your answer would be 229.6 Siemen centimeter square per mole. So this is how you calculate the values of lambda m, rho, and also the molar conductivity. Okay, so these are the three questions that we saw so far. If you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. Any of these question, first, second, or third question, you can just let me know. Everyone. Yes, if you have a doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Okay. No doubts? Okay. So do not get confused between this question and the question that is present in your notes. So that there we are calculating the EMF of the cell, but here we are calculating delta G naught and Kc value. Okay. So don't compare this question and that question and see the answers. This is entirely different question. Though the values are same, but here we are calculating the Kc value and delta G naught value. But there we are calculating E naught cell value. Okay. Let us move to the next question then. Last question for today. Calculate the EMF of the following cell. Calculate the EMF of the following cell. So this is very simple question. Let us do this question. So equation is given and you have to calculate EMF of the cell. Okay. So EMF of the cell, the question would be very simple. You know the formula. E cell is equals to E naught cell minus 0.059 upon N, log of concentration of the species at the anode and concentration of the species at cathode. That is the formula. So they are asking us to calculate E cell value, right? First thing we should know, E cell is equals to E naught cell minus 0.059 upon N, log of concentration of the product side, that is 0.01 upon reactant side 0.001, right? So Fe is getting converted into Fe2 plus and then H plus is getting converted into H2, product upon reactant side. So E naught cell we do not know. E naught cell is nothing but cell potential, that is E of cathode minus E of anode, right? That's the formula. Now how to identify cathode and anode here? At cathode, what happens? Always reduction takes place. So here you can see from +1 state to 0 oxidation state it is converting, right? So this is 0.00. Let me just check the value for EMF. Okay, right? So this is 0.00 volt. So 0.00 volt minus of 0.44 volt. So your answer would be plus 44 volt, right? So let us substitute in the equation, and you can see two electron changes are happening. Fe is getting converted to Fe2 plus. So 0.44 minus 0.059 upon n is 2 electron changes, log of, I can write this as 10 raised to minus 2, and this I can write as 10 raised to minus 3, right? So 0.44 minus, if you divide this, your answer would be 0.059 divided by 2, 0.0295. Log of A divided by B is nothing but log A minus log B, right? So log A is what here? The numerator, 0295. Log A is 10 raised to minus 2 and log B is 10 raised to minus 3. Log 10 raised to x is x log 10, right? So let's go to the next one, 0.44 minus, how much it was? 0.059 divided by 2. That's what we had got. That is 0.0295. Log of 10 raised to minus 2 and minus 3 was there, I guess. Yes, minus 2 and minus 3. So I can write it as minus 2 log 10, right? Minus 2 log 10 minus 3 log 10. Log 10, you know it is 1. So 0.44 minus 0.0295. Welcome Ganesh, thank you for joining. Minus 2 and minus 3 plus 3 it will be. Log 10, you know it is 1. So 0.44 minus 0.0295, right? Minus 2 plus 1 is 1. Into 1 doesn't make any difference. So 0.44 minus 0.0295. Answer is 0.4105 volt. So these are the different questions that I wanted to take. Remaining questions I will be taking on the next class, that is on 30th of this particular month, and on that day we'll wind up with this chapter. There are many more questions to be solved from this particular topic. For today, this much should be the class. The next live YouTube session will be conducted on 30th of this particular month, that is on 30th at 9 a.m. Okay, so my next live YouTube session will be on 30th of this particular month at 9 joining. Have a good day. And one more thing, that my class on YouTube will be on, as informed, on 30th 12/2020 at 9 a.m. and today on Unacademy platform, as we are discussing questions on chemical kinetics, and the class will be after 10 minutes, that is at 9:45 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. okay, 9:45 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. and also in the evening session I will Academy, and that class will be from 3:30 to 4:30, and their problems on solution chapter will be discussed. Problems on solution chapters will be discussed. I'll finish chemical kinetics between 9:45 to 10:45, and then I'll take up the problems of solution chapter, so the interested students can join both the classes. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day and try to